Yes. I need to move 1.4 million into a savings account. 1.4. As in $1.4 million. Yeah. And when you get done, make sure you get on the phone and you call your girls.
I don't do that, Zach. You know that's unethical.
All right, Sistas fans. Now, this particular video is hopefully not jinxing it. But then again, it doesn't really matter what I say because remember, we only have, after this week, 2 more episodes of the season. And season 4 has already been wrapped. So, I just hope that nothing bad happens to Zach. Now, to be honest, based on interviews and, you know, everything, it seems like Tyler Perry's taking Zach in the direction of having him win as opposed to being the stereotypical guy with the criminal record, and as a result he does something illegal again, landing himself in jail, but instead making Zach profitable in the stock market. But I can't help but worry due to the fact that I'm not a big fan of how Zach was all, oh yeah, and when you're done with that, make sure you tell your girls about the money. And Zach, that's unethical. Well, yeah, you could tell him anyway. When he was trying to move the 1.4 million to the money market interest account, and you know, from Sabrina being like, wow, he must be doing good in the stocks. I wonder how he's doing that. Because I would hate for some kind of random news report to show up on the television or something, or perhaps even something at the bank is, you know, reported by Natalie. Natalie, she's the person at the bank that Zach talks to. And you know, something comes up, is like, oh, that stock, there was something wrong with it, and you know, that's how only certain people won a stock, and yada yada. Then they'd put 2 and 2 together, figure out Zach was involved with something and he's in danger of losing it all. I hope that does not happen, but it's just one of those things with Hayden doing everything he can to try to get at Zach, and then with Zach being way too boastful. It's like Icarus flying too close to the sun. Sometimes you need to just kind of not bury your head in the sand, but kind of, you know, make yourself humble. I'm glad he's winning. I'm kind of glad. I'm not going to say I wouldn't act petty to an extent as well, but it's like one of those things where, Zach, you really don't want to be involved with these women anymore. I mean, sure, you greeted Andy when you saw her in the hotel, and thanks to Andy, you know, that's how you and Fatima made up. But, you know, y'all, you ain't gotta be, she ain't gotta be in your business. When it comes to Danny, y'all cool, co-workers, friends, it's all good. I mean, you can, I'm not saying you have to. I am not saying at all that Zach needs to give Danny any money, but you know, I would love to have the double date aspect if her, Preston, if they ever get their situation right, and Fatima and Zach, I'd love those 2 to go on a double, or those 4 to go on a double date. But there's no need of telling the situation to Karen, because I mean, sure, that would be a, you know what, yeah, this heifer started some trouble the last time we spoke, so yeah, you know what, she calling me nothing, I ain't gonna ever be nothing, but guess what, I got over $1 million in the bank, let me let you know that. So I do hope that Tyler Perry isn't gassing Zach up to set the car on fire. But for as much as I talk about how I haven't been a fan of Maurice since season 2, that's not to say he hasn't had funny moments, but Zach has a way of Deval, he has a way of bringing out the comedic side in people. Like, I think it's the chemistry he has with Preston, with Maurice, that makes them way funnier than they usually are when it's just them interacting with, let's say, Sabrina or Danny. So I gotta admit, I wouldn't mind seeing Calvin and Zach in a scene together, if for no other reason than to hopefully make me laugh hysterically at Calvin in a good way, not because he's getting knocked out in a punch screaming like a girl, but just the fact that, you know, he's around another male character who's comedic, so that would be great. So to me, I really hope things don't blow up in Zach's face somehow, some way. But it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I mean, we're used to Tyler Perry doing this where somebody's winning, but then they can't be happy for too long because he, you know, pulls the rug from underneath them. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think I'm worrying over nothing, or do you think that the way Zach got the information could possibly lead to his downfall. But like I said before, I think Zach is in the clear due to the fact that he didn't take that woman's money. I forgot her name. I did a video and everything. I looked up her name in terms of who this character was. But it was the woman who gave the stock tip to begin with. She was willing to give Zach $50,000 to invest. And he's like, nope. I ain't taking your money. I'm going to put down this drink. I'm going to get up out of here. So I think that overall Zach should be good. But that doesn't mean people won't look into it to see how this guy got the money he has now. So like I said before, let me know, do you think I'm worrying over nothing, or do you think that my worries are warranted based on the way Tyler Perry has written characters like this before? So thanks so much for tuning in. As always, hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content on the channel. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And if you want to donate $1.4 million to me, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.